Man catches his wife cheating on him in public, then this happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming back at y'all with another reaction video. You feel me? I really hope that the video and everything is cool. It's been looking very skeptical whenever I post. It's looking mad clear right here, so I don't know what's going on with that. But without further ado, man, we're gonna get into this reaction. It's just some lighthearted content, man. Just some funny stuff. You feel me? So without further ado, let's get into today's video.
Weekend, when you weren't answering my calls, I went to a party with Brian, and I went home with him, and I slept with him.
Holy Mother of Jesus!
Yeah, I know what happened.
What?
Well, Brian bet me $50 and a pack of cigarettes.
What?
Holy Mother of Jesus!
That he could sleep with you. So now I'm down $50 and a pack of cigarettes.
Holy Mother of Jesus!
Why would you do that to me?
What can I say? We pimped them hoes.
I don't know what you heard about me, but a bitch can't get a dollar out of me.
This is a certified hood classic.
All the bad
To this day,
Shout out to this guy.
to this day.
What's the difference between simpin' and pimpin'?
That's funny. Well, I don't. It's kind of the same thing, to be honest.
What lying for? Those are literally two opposite things. Simping is when you are basically the customer. Pimping is when you're the supplier.
Have you guys ever wondered how women control and manipulate 90% of men and simps? I want you guys
To look at the thing between her legs.
Can you define seduction?
Yes, me.
Never mind. Never mind. Certified mid. Certified mid. Certified mid. I'm not going for that no more. I'm sorry. Respectfully, chat, if you're falling for this, if you're falling for this in 2023, you're a buster. Certified. If you're falling for this in 2023, you're a buster.
3 month. Well, when I was young, I came up with the 3 month. I think now that we older,
I
more.
want to talk about that, right? I want to talk about young Jasmine developing this mindset, right? Like, what made you say 3 months? Like, what were...
I noticed that after 2-3 months, I could only fake like, I'm celibate. I'm a virgin.
I could only fake like, I'm celibate. I'm a virgin.
Listen, that 3 months, John. Don't ever have no woman waiting for you. That's the thing, bro. See, me personally, I'm a Christian man. My viewpoints have changed. I might not want to smash you in 3 months. That's because of me, because I want to practice some restraint in my own life. If you're ever in a space as a man where you're not doing what it is that you want to do in the relationship, you're losing. Now, that doesn't mean, like, let's say, for example, you're supposed to be the king of your relationship. Good kings, do they just throw their weight around and throw their authority and power around 24/7 and just, you know what I'm saying? No, that's a dictator. You want to be a good king. Does a good king also just sit on his throne and let his advisors run the whole country for him, and he just la la la, and he's off and he's eating grapes and he's, you know what I'm saying, he's getting massaged? That's not a good king as well. You need to find a good balance. You don't want to be a dictator because that's just not a good look. But I'll tell you this though, it's better to be a dictator than to be a figurehead. Do you feel me? It's better to be a dictator than to be a figurehead. But you don't want to be a dictator. Good kings can find a balance where you can command authority and respect and still, you know what I'm saying, still keep it casual, still keep it loving, still keep it caring. That's that middle ground that a lot of people need to find. You see what I'm saying? Don't ever let no girl tell, if you try to smash or something and the girl is forcefully making you wait 3 months, 6 months, 4 months, 2 months, whatever, and that's not on your agenda, really evaluate. Is this what I want to be? Is this where I want to be? And is this woman worth the wait? Because the last thing that you want to be doing is getting caught up with a chick like this that's gonna make you wait. But for Joe Schmo down the street, she let him hit for a chopped cheese, in Arizona. I'm just saying, you don't want to be that dude. You don't want to be
even though I had a boyfriend or whatever at like 15 or whatever the case was that I was doing, these people I was able to still play that up to like 2-3 months, and
emotional damage.
And they got too like, but I really like you.
Damage.
And they got too like, but I really like you.
And just because these girls have a fish hole, they thought I could be manipulated.
I believe stuff too, but because I'm gonna get something out of it, you know? Either I'm gonna believe this lie, I'm gonna get some good, I'm gonna play dumb, get a shopping spree when I wake up. Like, life is gonna go good for me after you tell this dumbass lie, you know? I'm about to do you in right after this, you know?
Stop it! I came across this girl's dating profile. She says, we'll get along if you like to travel. At first, I didn't pay any attention to that. Then she tries to set me up. Read this, blah, blah, blah. Except when I'm traveling on vacation, that's the only exception. Any travel plans coming up? Red flags. She's looking for a rich man to supply her lifestyle. So, I had to use my Asian power, my Asian genius, to come up with some zingers to
She's looking for that one-way ticket. You know what I'm saying? She looking for that yacht combo with the cheeks out on the. Yeah, she looking for all that. And respectfully, you gotta think about it. Put yourself in other people's shoes. If you're a woman and you have keys and your beauty, just you being you, can give you access to this lavish lifestyle, why wouldn't you want to go for that? Like, think about that logically. I think that's what dudes gonna be doing because we don't really understand. If you think about it logically for a second, okay, I see what you want to do, but I'm not on that type time. So this is how it's gonna go with me. If you want to sign up for this program after I give you the information, let's rock. If you don't want to sign up for this program, there's plenty of programs that you can get with outside. That's the type of mindset you gotta come with.
Deflect it. And I said to her, sweetheart, here's a Wilson basketball. Now take 3 steps.
And a travel call on Russell Westbrook.
Seems like you're the adventurous type. I would love to hear that. I would love to take you traveling. Here's a basketball. Okay. That was pretty good. I wonder if that.
And a travel call on Russell Westbrook.
You just traveled. Now fuck off.
Fuck off, will you please, yeah?
And I never want to see and speak to your kind again. Remember, gentlemen, no simping, only pimping.
Here you go. Change inside.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks for taking me out. It's been nice to get to know you.
Yeah, you too.
But just after he pays.
Hey, we should do this again sometime. How about next Thursday?
But just after he pays.
Hey, we should do this again sometime. How about next Thursday? I know this great Italian restaurant.
Look, I think you're great. I don't think this is going to be a match.
What? But you can't do this to me.
You know how much I sacrificed?
He gets shut down. But what about that check?
Now, according to the book of the cheek slaying Herculean, it states, if a girl tries to friend zone you on a date, and she's not trying to shake the sheets and fornicate, tell that Kareem sucker to pay for her own plate. And my kings, you send her back to the highway interstate. What?
Some more game. Don't take no girl out on no date if you're not trying to pay for both of y'all. Y'all be acting, I ain't gonna lie, some dudes, it don't be y'all, but some dudes be acting like it's the biggest deal in the world to pay for 2 people on a date, bro. Listen, if you don't have no emotion, that's fine. If you don't have no emotion, that's on you, buddy. That's on you. I'm not gonna, force that or what, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't have no emotion. You can't afford 2 people, that's cool. If that's the case, don't be trying to take no girl out on no date, bro. You have other stuff to worry about, gang. You have other priorities you need to get to if you can't pay for 2 people. Me personally, when I go on a date, let's take care of that whole issue. Cause I don't know if you're a girl that cares about the first date. I don't know if you're a girl that doesn't care about it. It doesn't matter. You see what I'm saying? This bill gonna come. I'm gonna pay it. We gonna go on. We gonna get on with our lives. You see me? And we gonna chill. Now, if you wanna stop me and be like, oh no, I'll pay for the blah blah blah. Okay, I take note of that. I log that in my book. I'm like, okay, that's a fire John right there. I can rock with this. Cause she's taking initiative. You feel me? I can mess with that, but I'm not gonna sit here and you don't want to blah blah blah. Or if she friend zone, I'm getting a friend zone vibe. I'm gonna be like, nah, I'm about to make this bitch pay for herself, bro. That's corny. Unless I can tell that that's the only reason why you came on a date. Like you taking me for some joke thing. Like you taking me from like this joke free meal type deal. Yeah, no, I can't go with that. But you know what I'm saying? Listen, if it was just a friend, and I was like, hey, bro, you want to go get something to eat? And I invited the friend out, I would just pay for both of us. Just because I invited you to come out to this place with me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm going to take care of the bill. If you don't have enough motion to at least do that, bro, you need to get in the gym. You need to get on Indeed.com, bro. I got just a place for you, bro.
Be gone! How will customers react when James asks Sarah to pay up?
Okay, well, in that case, you owe me $40.
I'm sorry, you're asking me to split the check.
My nigga.
This is extreme fake.
My nigga.
Now, 1 + 1 is not potatoes. If a woman...
Why is you taking a girl out on a $80 first date anyway? To be totally honest with you. I'm going to be real with you, bro. First date, hey, we finna hit this Panda Express. You want, splurge a little bit. Get the bigger plate, ma. You know what I'm saying? I feel a little lucrative today. Go ahead and get you the bigger plate, ma. Get what you want. Like, you feel me? We going to the Panda Express. You know what I'm saying? We going to, like, you feel me? We not doing none of that extraness, bro. Unless I'm like, this chick is for sure worth it. Unless I'm like, this is lockdown. We've been talking for some time. Or, you know, I might already, you know what I'm saying, hit her 1 or 2 times. And I'm like, all right, I want to splurge on her. You feel me? I want to make her feel special. That's a different situation. If this is our first time meeting up and you think I'm about to take you to an $80 joint, you got another thing coming.
Has the right to abort a man anytime she wants. Doesn't that mean a man has the right to financially abort a woman anytime he wants?
In 80 to 90% of the relationships, black women are leaving.
It's a little corny to be like, oh, we about to split the bill because you want to give me no pussy. All right, I don't know. That's a little corny to me, but hey.
You're home wrecking. You're breaking up the relationships. Men stay.
Why do you think women are leaving?
Because you've been sold a Disney fantasy that you should be happy, instead of understanding that you have duty, honor, respect, and you chose to be in a relationship, especially when you decided to make a baby with somebody. You need to stay for more than just yourself. French toast your happiness.
So I should settle?
No, you should. Are you a Christian?
I'm not.
Well, have you been married?
No, I haven't.
You plan on getting married?
I would like to.
What vows do you plan on taking?
I don't want to settle for nothing less.
What vows do you plan on taking?
I plan on...
For better, for worse, sickness and health, the rich and poor, till death do us part. That he said shit about happiness.
So I'm supposed to be miserable?
No, you're supposed to be an adult.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
This woman looks more confused than a damn giraffe in a lettuce field. Sweetheart.
Happiness is a feeling. Feelings come and go. If you think that you're going to be in a relationship... If you think that people are supposed to be getting married until death do us part, you should literally say it in the ceremony. If the average person lives 80 years and you're getting married at the age of 20, if you think you can go 60 years around being the same person and think you're going to be happy with that person all 60 years, you're insane in the head top. You're insane in the head top. If you're not a person that's going to be content being unhappy for a little bit until you fix whatever issues is going on with your relationship and marriage, don't get married.
trying to find a good man at the age of 40, you probably have a better chance reincarnating and restarting life over again. As a matter of fact, it is getting so bad that I had to drag a female therapist to talk to you guys today. Now, Lori, may you come preach to the gospel.
Help us here. Lori is here. She is the author of Marry Him, making the case for settling for Mr. Good Enough. Lori, look, feel my pain for a second. There are a lot of lonely men out here who are good guys. But women and this list, it's maddening. Make the argument at the center of your book, please.
I have thoughts about that.
Okay, you know, I'm not telling anybody to settle for somebody that they're not totally in love with or physically attracted to or anything like that. The book is based on a survey where men and women were asked if they got 80% of everything they want in their ideal mate, would they be happy with that? And women said, no, that's settling. And men said, 80%, I'd be thrilled, that's a catch. And so
80% to the women you surveyed is
80%. I'm taking that. I would like to shoot for that 85, 90. Just because I'm a high achiever. I'm just a high achiever. I'm trying to shoot for the stars. That's me. And I know everybody can't be perfect. So that's why I'm saying 90, 85, 90. But I'll take 80%. Shit, I think it. Is she going to be loyal? Bro, is she going to be loyal? Bro, I'm taking that 80% with a swiftness.
Settling?
The biggest problem today is that women want a grocery list of items of what they want in a man, but offer nothing to a man's life except a smelly fish hole.
Report shows that by 20...
About that list, the funny thing is that list, like, just magically vanishes, disappear when you're just like, all right, that's not what I'm going to be. Like, so what are you on? When you just stand firm in who you are, oh, you have blah, 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 you want me to... Yeah, that's not how this shit going to go. I'm not doing that shit. Respectfully, I'm not doing that shit. When you just keep it plain, then that list just happens to vanish, y'all. Try it. When a girl tells you, oh, when you go on a date and a girl goes, oh, well, I'm looking for a guy, that blah, 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 and that's not you, just be like, oh, well, that's not me. So, would you like to stay? Or, like, you feel what I'm saying? Because you don't have enough time to spend on girls who are trying to control you and turn you into something that you're not going to be. Always remain yourself. And if a woman is not happy with who you are, change yourself for the better. If you're lacking in certain qualities, you should always be striving for that. But at your core, you should know who you are, and you should know what type of man you are at your core, and never change that. Never change that for no woman, especially because half the time, that's not even what a woman really wants. Half the time, she really wants you to buckle down into your core and buckle down and really, truly get a grasp of who you are. That's being a strong person, a person she can depend on. But she'll test you and try to get you to move off balance and move off of who you really are to see, one, are you a man of your word? Are you a man of character? Are you a man of integrity? You feel me? Carry on.
45% of working women ages 25 to 45 by 2030 will be non-married, no kids, single.
And gentlemen, mark this date. If you guys want to become rich, start investing in cat food. Because a few years down the line, there's going to be a lot of single women alone with their cats. Like this woman right here.
Well, I could be cooperative submissive without being yes sir, no sir.
See.
But I'm not going for somebody who's
so
like,
no.
Figures,
Okay,
like,
you don't know what talk me.
Bust out the cat.
You're already showing problems right now.
And she bust out the cat.
Right now, you're already showing them. Okay. Glad you got a cat. You may want to hold that motherfucker for a long time.
I'm currently in a
You currently what?
I'm not single.
You're not married.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's settling because, the question is, what actually makes us happy in long-term romantic love? And, you know, that's the question that I explore in the book. And I'm a journalist, so I went out and I asked neurobiologists about chemistry, and I asked behavioral economists about demographics, and I asked marital researchers and divorce
What did they say?
lawyers.
What did they say? What did they say?
And, you know, the thing is, we're too picky about the things that don't matter at all for long-term romantic happiness, but we're not picky enough about the things that actually do matter.
Okay, so break that out for me. What are women? You know, it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple with men.
A woman's favorite love story. She's out here trying to find her Superman, but constantly walks past Clark Kent all day long. Now, this video was made 11 years ago, and if Lori said this today, she will get executed and fired on the spot, because we now live in an era. My Asian brother, please explain.
Kids born in the 80s. Kids born in the 90s. Kids born in the 2000s.
Ow, daddy, my pussy hurts.
Like I always said before, if you want to piss a woman off, tell her the truth. Because uplifting women nowadays only means lying to them. Derek Jackson.
But a woman asked me, is there anything those of us who are 40 and 50 and up need to do differently on the dating scene? Like, or is there anything different about dating us at all? And the answer is yes and yes. There are some things you need to do differently, and I believe there's something different about dating one of y'all. I'll get into that in just a minute, because I think y'all are actually the most lit group on the dating scene.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
They're actually the most lit group on the dating scene.
Derek Jackson is the final boss you have to face after you get done slaying all the simps in your path.
But first, let's talk about how to protect yourself, because there are guys who will say something like that when really they're vultures, they're predators, they're looking to prey on you, some kind of vulnerability or what have you. So first thing you got to understand, you know, for those of y'all who like to date a little bit younger guys, I'm all for the cougar movement, but you want to make sure you're not a fetish. If you're looking for something serious, you're looking for more than just fun, you want to make sure you're not coming across a guy who's going to just have fun with you and then use the #1 cop-out.
Derek Jackson is the type of guy that would tell a woman, if a man does not buy you a house, if a man...
I personally agree. I don't think I heard anything super crazy. The one thing that he was lying to y'all about was that y'all was the most lit dating area in the market. Yeah. No. If you're 40 and you're a woman, and especially if you have children, it's time for you to lock in. It's time for you to lock in. Start looking towards the family, start looking towards children, start looking towards that whole deal, because it's time for you to lock in.
Man does not get you a Tesla on the second date. Is he really serious about you, sis? You deserve better. And saying 40-year-old women are lit.
Y'all are actually the most lit group on the dating scene.
What the flying chode? At that age, most of them look like a bag of raisins. And that bag of raisins comes with unsolved trauma.
Seen Salma Hayek? Y'all seen Salma Hayek? I know you seen Salma Hayek. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all seen, what's her name? What's her name, bro? Sofia Vergara. Sofia Vergara. Let me holler at you for a second. Respectfully, I'm beating that shit up. And I'm not using no hands. Respectfully. She's like 50 something. I need it. I require it. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all. Hopefully I put some pictures up. You'll never know if I'm editing or not. It just depends on my mood. But I'm trying to tell y'all. 40, you're not completely out the game, but you really need to lock in. So don't listen to people like this who's really not going to give you the real spiel.
And multiple kids from different men. I would rather get folded by an air mattress than date a 40-year-old woman.
I'd adjusted a little.
Whoa! Whoa! Stop! Whoa! Whoa! Stop! Whoa! What? Stop! Stop! Whoa! Stop! Unplug it! Oh my God! What are you trying to do to me?
You cannot make this shit up. This is living proof that you can be tall, muscular, and buff, and be an absolute fucking beta male. And gentlemen, no matter how many times Derek Jackson gets exposed about his lies, women still believe him. You know why? Because it makes them feel good.
You know, that's what trips me out. It's like we say women got the unrealistic expectations, and some of them do, but ain't nobody got more unicorn, fairy tale, Dora the Explorer expectations of the opposite sex than us, men. Again, some women do expect a man to be 6 feet tall and make 6 figures and have a 6-pack abs, and that's unrealistic for most men. But I know like 10 dudes already that fit into that category. All you got to do is have a good job and some good genetics, and you're straight. But look at us.
All you got to do is have a good job and some good genetics. That's crazy. That's two things that is not as simple as what he was describing right there, y'all. It's not as simple. Not everybody can be, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing chat. But really, honestly, he's pandering. This is just pandering. He's trying to get more women onto his platform. He's telling them stuff that looks good. And some men really do have unrealistic standards. I'm gonna be honest with you. Some dudes, they're not in the gym. They have no motion. You know what I'm saying? They haven't spoke to a woman in 6 months, and they expect to pull the new Halle Berry. Like, come on, cuz that's not really realistic either. You feel me? It goes both ways.
What do we expect of a woman? She got to be a virgin, but she got to be a freak. She got to pay half the bills, but she got to do 100% of the cleaning, the cooking, the child raising. She got to be exhausted from all of that, you know, all the cooking and washing and cleaning and all that good stuff, and still be horny enough to meet our sexual needs and get a good night's rest, but also wake up in the middle of the night in case we want some head and a turkey sandwich.
Whenever you guys see...
Man, that sounds like a great woman. I ain't gonna lie to you, that sounds like a great woman. Some of the stuff is conditional. Me, personally, I don't have a problem doing a chore here and there. I'm not gonna make you do 100% of the chores if I'm not paying 100% of the bills. If I'm paying 100% of the bills and I'm paying for everything in the household, bro, the least you can do is wash some dishes, bro. The least you can do is wash some clothes, bro. Because I can tell you right now as a man, I can do all that shit, provide for myself, and is on top of that clean, you know what I'm saying, cook for myself, wash clothes by myself. I can do all that. So it's not even necessarily that I'm asking you to put on extra load. It's just like, if I'm still going to be in that position where I'm taking care of everyone in the household like I am right now, the least you could do to take some of the load off my back is do the housework, some of the housework. But I do get it, because a lot of these dudes be hypocrites. They be wanting to stay home all day, you know what I'm saying, and then have the woman go to work and then come home and do all the chores. Like, that shit don't make no fucking sense. I'm gonna be real. That shit don't make no fucking sense to me. I never understood that. Just me personally, as the type of person that's helpful, if my wife is going to work, you know what I'm saying, and I happen to be unfortunate enough to not have a job or not have a way of making money, the least I'm going to do is try to ease up some of the tension off her when she come home. I think that's how a healthy relationship should work. I don't even think it necessarily comes down to woman-man type deal. You feel me?
See a man throw another man under the bus for a woman. You can never trust those fuckers, because everything Derek Jackson just spilled, it's a whole bunch of giraffe shit. Because when a woman comes to the dating market, she's like, a man's gotta make 6 figures.
Is there a number that stands out to you as like a decent salary? Like something that you would be like, okay, he needs to make this much money.
If he's not ever making more than, let's say, $100,000, then I would be a little bit worried about our future.
I would say somewhere between $400K to wherever, like, there's no bar.
Yeah, somewhere around 80 to 100K. And you're
okay. See, to me, she's like high standards, but at least she's a little bit down to earth, like a little.
Your mid-20s.
You are so in denial.
And what?
Yeah, somewhere around 80 to 100K in your mid-20s.
Damn, 80 to 100K in your mid-20s? Damn. I mean, that's tough. I ain't gonna lie to you, that's tough. In your mid-20s? I thought you were talking about, like, older dudes. You know what I'm saying? Mid-20s. Damn, that's fucking crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not pulling them numbers in. I'm gonna be real with you.
You are so in denial. You need therapy.
He's gotta be 6'2". More like these girls make me sick to my stomach.
Hey, you funny and all, but like, you a midget. I can't do it.
I'm sorry, baby. It's the height, but we could be friends. We could, we could kick it,
You already know what I just said. Y'all have to pass.
I'm sorry, but pass. I almost feel bad.
I'm past.
I ain't even get on your toes. I'm just passing.
I know, I'm sorry.
I'm a pass because I'm kind of tall. I'm a pass because you're my homie. I can see over you.
Let me tell you guys what I observed from the dating market. Girls having tall.
I happen to be blessed in that department, but I know for a fact, dudes that happen to be on the shorter side, damn, I know it'd be tough for y'all. Damn, I know. Like, you have to have every personality badge on lock. You have to have every bedroom badge on lock, bro. Other than that, bro, you're fried. I'm gonna be honest with you, you're cooked. If you don't have those two badges unlocked, and you're like under 5'10", really, you're like really. 5'9", you can actually make some shake. If you're under 5'9", and you don't have the personality badges and the bedroom badges unlocked, damn, it's bleak for you, bro. It's real bleak, and that's tough.
Boyfriend nowadays is the exact same thing as them walking around with a Gucci bag, because these girls have turned a man's height into a status symbol. Because these girls be like, he's gotta make 6 figures. He's gotta have ripped 6-pack abs. He's gotta be 6 feet. And he's gotta have a 6 feet long flesh rocket. These girls just want to be dating the devil. Just 666 everything.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
I honestly do not know what's worse. Being rejected for my height or being accepted for my money. And here's the thing. When a man comes to the dating market, he looks at a woman and he asks himself, all she needs to be is to not be fat.
I'm gonna take my horse to the
Now, Lori, will you come preach to the gospel for us?
Come on, what are women too picky about here?
Well, I'll tell you, men and women were asked what would be a deal breaker for going on a second date. And men named 3 things. They said she has to be cute enough. She doesn't have to look like Angelina Jolie. She just has to be cute enough. She has to be warm and kind. And she has to be interesting to talk to. Those seem like really valid criteria.
Ding, 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 ding. Pretty simple.
Right. Okay, reasonable, right? The women came back with 300 things that would rule out a guy for a second date. And we're talking about like another 2 hours and maybe a free dinner. And they wouldn't do it.
But the funny thing about girls is that if you're just a dick and you don't really give a fuck about whatever the fuck that they're talking about on that list, like if you could just be like, man, honestly, truthfully, I really couldn't give any less of a shit what's on that list, magically everything on the list disappears. Magically, y'all. I'm just saying, magically everything on the list disappears. Take that, use that.
And there were things like, he wore a brown belt with black shoes. Or we were having a really good time and I thought he was cute and he was interesting, but then he did this Austin Powers impression and I just can't get that out of my mind and I can't go out with him again.
Okay, here you go.
And
can I make your other point and then I've got a quick one for you before I lose time.
I was just going to say, Austin Powers guy could be the love of her life. If he does these impressions on the second date, okay, don't go on a third. But maybe he was just nervous. The guys who are bad first daters might be great life partners. You don't know.
Now, when a woman comes to the dating market, and remember, dating for women is like shopping. When a woman comes to the dating market, she looks at a man and she asks herself, does this man meet my maximum requirements?
That way, standards of men. I guess we could start with how much they have to earn and how tall.
I would say like 5'7",
Like, I would
Okay.
want you to be minimum.
right.
That's
just because, like,
pretty-
I like looking up at you. I don't know.
That's
How tall are you?
inclusive.
I'm 5'2.5".
Okay. Okay.
5'2".
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Pretty
so
sure.
cute. You're basically
It's,
standing right now.
All right. So, and how much do they have to earn for you?
I wouldn't even say, like, I mean, I would prefer someone who doesn't work a 9 to 5. That's how I feel about the topic. Like,
Okay.
if that makes sense. Like, I'd rather you work for me. I just wouldn't want to. My dad worked bell to bell every single day, like 6 or 5 days a week, and I just didn't like that.
Mhm.
I would want someone like I could actually spend time with. Isn't like 9 to 5, 9 to 6. Like, I don't know.
So, entrepreneur?
Yeah.
The problem is, though, they work extra
Yeah.
hard, so they work 80 hours.
But for less time though than the 9 to 5, like for less amount of time.
I don't know what businesses you guys are running.
Well, hold on.
I don't know.
The average entrepreneur works double what they work at a job, but they may not work 9 to 5. They may work
Yeah, but like
7 to
you'd
like
work
7.
like at home, or like you could work when
Okay.
you're on vacation. Like you
It's
could work
more
wherever
free.
you are.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the freedom.
Freedom.
In that. Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. Freedom.
Okay, but you're avoiding the most important question. How much do they have to earn?
How much?
Yeah.
I would say, I mean, like 100,000. If you make that a year, like that's
Okay.
very. That's
6
like,
figures.
comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Thank you for telling us the truth.
I cannot believe that these girls are saying these
Jeez,
things
that's tough.
with a straight face. These girls are throwing around
tell you
numbers
straight up,
like
you gonna take
6
this to
figures,
85K, you
100K,
gonna be
as
happy.
if they are talking about the Wendy's
And then when I
4
get
for
more money, you'll be
$4.
happy as well,
These
but
girls
you-
talk
I mean,
about
it
money
don't
as
even
if
matter, bro.
money
The
shot out
quality,
of
the standard
ass.
of life doesn't even change past 60K, y'all. So if a girl ever try to hit you with that, first off, she's capping. First off, most of these women that say they want 100K have never even seen 100K in their life. They don't even know what it looks like. They're just chatting, y'all. They're just chatting. Don't take this and get all personal and, oh, she wants a... Bro, don't worry about it, bro. She's chatting. Just tell her, hey, you gonna be happy with this 75K? When I make more, you gonna be happier. But until then, you gonna rock with this. All right? Any objections? And I guarantee you, it's probably gonna be something along the lines of, okay. And then you get on with your life, bro. It's that simple, bro. You don't need to do all this, bro. If you start tripping about, oh, you want to get, you look like an incel, bro. Let me just keep it a bean. I'm just gonna keep it a bean. Cause only niggas that don't get women trip over stuff like that. Cause I'll tell you this much, I will put a girl if I'm making 5K a year, the same as I was pulling a girl if I was making 100K. I guarantee you that. Cause it really don't matter about this. It matters about what's up in here. You feel me? What's up in, alright, you know what I'm saying? It just matters about what's under the clothes. You feel what I'm saying? What's inside of you. Use that to get women, bro. Cause most of the time they'll end up staying longer if you do. If you try to be like, oh, these girls want 100K, blah, 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 and then you use that as like a goal to be like, all right, I have to wait till I'm getting 100K to where I can get women, you'll be surprised when all the women that you get are only there for that 100K. Is that even the type of chick that you want in the first place? No. So just go ahead and get you with a chick that would have been fine with you making a 5K, because that same chick, I guarantee you, is going to even be more happy for you once you're making 100K versus that chick that just came for the money.
Cheeks. And gentlemen, remember this. Women do not marry the man for love. She marries the man for the lifestyle that he provides.
Here you go.
Don't let this nigga lie.
How tall? How much money do you have to earn, and what other
that's a
standards
lie.
do you have?
Don't let him lie to
I
y'all
would
like that.
prefer 6 feet.
It's like a
Okay.
scare
Just because I'm
tactic. Don't let him lie to y'all
super
like
short.
Wait, how tall are you?
Huh?
Okay.
Just because I'm super. I would prefer 6 feet.
Okay.
Just because I'm super short.
Wait, how tall are you?
Don't worry about it.
Wait, because I think you're shorter than her, right?
Yeah.
Yo, 6 feet.
I
and her-
lie.
God
I
damn.
think I even lied on my driver's license.
I definitely did.
Miss Ma'am.
Okay, so continuing on, we gotta stay focused here. All right, so 6 feet tall. How much do they have to earn for you?
I lie.
8 figures or more.
8.
Figure
so
nigga.
So wait. He's gotta make. So you're telling me he's gotta make 7 figures is a millionaire. So you're saying he's gotta make at least 10 million for you? He's gotta
8
make
figures? You
7.
said? You said 8 figures?
8 figures.
Like 8 figures or more.
8.
You see what I'm saying, chat? This woman has never come close to 8 figures in her life. Do you think she even knows what she's talking about, Chet? Like, just think logically, Chet. Do you think she even knows? Or you think that the woman before her said 6 figures, so now she just wants to up it to make her value look better? Which one do you think, Chet? I guarantee you, this same chick will let you smash for a Subway footlong, bro, and a Bev. Bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, this same chick, if you maneuver it correctly, will let you hit, will let you cuff for a chopped cheese in Arizona, bro. Do not get caught up in this trap, bro. It's a lie. She's chatting.
So wait. He's gotta make. So you're telling me he's gotta make 7 figures as a millionaire? So you're saying he's gotta make at least 10 million for you?
You're corny.
Yeah, I want a billionaire.
You obviously don't know what she's
If I can bring money home,
you don't know how women.
You gotta talk to the mic though.
if I can bring money home, he has to bring money home.
Are you a millionaire yourself?
No, but my nigga should be. If
Okay.
I do, if
You think she's ever touched 10 mil, Chat?
I'm doing everything else, then I'm pretty sure that.
8-figure nigga.
Okay. 8 figures, so they gotta make 10 million at least. Okay, fair enough.
She just said, I want to date a man who's 6 feet because I'm super short. My brain just literally blew out a fuse and lost brain cells. That's a woman's logic to you. 1 + 1 to her is potatoes. It does not make any sense. That's why I never trust anything that bleeds 5 days straight and cannot die. And not only that, she follows it up with, I want to date a man who makes 6 figures. And on top of that, he has to be a billionaire. That is the top 0.1%. Sweetheart, did you not look in the mirror this morning? Because she looks like a handsome Squidward. Jesus Christ. And gentlemen, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And if you enjoy the content, don't forget to hit the thank you button. And if you want to buy your very own cheek slaying gospels, click here. Now, before I end this video, may I preach this verse to you guys. Gentlemen, never forget that there is no woman out there more beautiful than your freedom.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
I mean, he's spitting facts to the end. Your freedom is always going to be, you know what I'm saying, like, #1 priority. Make sure that's your #1 priority. Make sure that you, because of that, make sure that you get with a woman that makes you feel free. You feel what I'm saying? Any relationship that I get into, because here's what you don't want to happen. Humans, naturally, we look from a place of like what we don't have and think that the grass is greener on the other side. You've heard that before. That's not the case. The grass is greener where you water it. You don't want to be, because the same people who are begging to get in a relationship, as soon as they get in a relationship, they're gonna be like, oh man, I wish I don't have this freedom. The same dudes that are like, man, this girl wants 100,000 from me. I gotta get this 100,000 so I can get the girl. The second is gonna be like, man, she only wants me for my money. You get what I'm saying? Find a girl that wants you for this, that wants you for this. You know what I'm saying? That wants you for this. You know what I'm saying? That wants you for that. You see what I'm saying? That's your characteristics. Your characteristics. And then, you feel me? The rest will fall in line. Because if that's the case, and she wants you because she loves who you are in here, you see what I'm saying? And who you are up here, then it doesn't matter who you are out here. Because it doesn't matter to her. That's what I'm leaving y'all with today. Also, don't listen to what this guy I'm telling you. Some of the stuff is cool, some of the stuff is, because sometimes he's kind of speaking from a place of lack. He's speaking from a place of someone who doesn't really, who's not really, you feel me? So that's all I'm gonna say for today. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all the love. See y'all in the next video.